You've seen the listing. It's got the gray LVP flooring, the white shaker cabinets, and that modern farmhouse light fixture that everyone in 2025 seems to own. It looks like a dream. But in Indianapolis, that dream can turn into a $50,000 nightmare faster than you can say pre-approval. Indianapolis has some of the best housing value in the country, but we also have a unique trifecta of house killers. Heavy clay soil, 100-year-old infrastructure, and a massive floodplain. So today, I'm showing you the 4 types of houses you should never buy in Indy, including the one renovated house that is actually a structural time bomb, and why a specific type of charming backyard is actually a massive liability. If you want to avoid being the person who buys a house that literally slides into a creek, stay tuned. So type number 1, the standard Indiana flip. So in 2026, the fix and flip is still a sport here, but here's the problem. Many investors focus on the visible, the paint, the floors, the counters, and ignore the invisible. That red flag, look at the basement or the crawl space first. If the kitchen is brand new, but the electrical panel is Zinsco or Federal Pacific, which are basically fire starters, or if the furnace looks like it survived the Cold War, walk away. Or what about the Uncle Bob special? Indianapolis has a lot of DIY handyman work. So if you see tiles that don't line up or a new bathroom with no permit history, that's not a house, it's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Thinking about relocating to Indianapolis? Well, I have just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours and hours of research. And I've linked it down below from the top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. You heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope this helps. Type number 2, the hidden floodplain house. So I want to be near the water, you say. It'll be peaceful, you say, until you get the quote from a mandatory FEMA flood insurance. Parts of Indianapolis, specifically near the White River or Fall Creek, are in high-risk zones. In 2026, flood insurance premiums can add $200 to $400 a month to your mortgage. That's $4,800 a year just for the privilege of worrying every time it rains. Here's a common mistake: checking the map after you fall in love. If the backyard touches a creek, check the FEMA map immediately. If it's in Zone A, your bank will force you to buy insurance that can effectively kill your buying power by $50,000. Let's look at the historic charmer. Places like Irvington or Bates-Hendricks have houses from the early 1900s. They are gorgeous, but they sit on Indiana clay. Indiana soil is like a sponge. It expands when wet and shrinks when dry. So over 100 years, that breathing soil pushes against stone or brick foundations. If you're in an Indy basement and you see a wall that looks like it's pregnant, that's a $20,000 to $30,000 foundation repair. So unless you're looking for a subterranean swimming pool, don't buy a house where the basement looks and smells like a damp cave. Finally, never buy an Indianapolis house without 2 specific tests. First is a sewer scope. Our trees are beautiful, but their roots love our old clay sewer pipes. So a $150 scope can save you from a $15,000 yard excavation 3 months after you moved in. Number 2 is radon. Indiana has some of the highest radon in the Midwest. It's an odorless, invisible gas that causes lung cancer. So if the seller refuses to let you test for those, they already know the answer is yes, and your answer should be no. Buying in Indianapolis is a great move. It's why I live here, but you have to be smarter than the shiny listing photos. Don't let a $500 staging job distract you from a $20,000 sewer collapse. Have you ever walked into a house that looked perfect online but smelled like a basement swamp in person? Tell me your horror stories in the comments so we can all learn how to avoid them. And if you want my 2026 home inspection checklist, the exact one I give to my relocation clients so they don't buy a dud, click the link in the description. And if you'd like me to break down of which Indianapolis neighborhoods have the healthiest foundations next, I will catch you on the next one.